Okie dokie. Finally starting to get underway here. Hopefully we won't run out of fuel off to the juice station. Okay. Yeah, I got a notification last night that I got something in the mail, so I went down to the postal thing on the zippy unit on the Me Mover. God, they're good, you know. It's like, ah, shit, I'm tired, I don't want to do nothing, but I've got to go down to the bloody post office. So yeah, I found this website that sell like real cheap like shoes and shit, and I'm like, might be a good idea. I'll finally get some decent fucking clothes or something. I found this website that had this kind of crazy sale for Christmas sale or something. It's probably just after all the flood of sales, and then they're like, shit, what are we gonna do? We're gonna be stuck with all this stuff or whatever. So I think I'm alright for footwear once that stuff arrives. Anyways, and then they said, oh, the bloke's still got it in his truck and he's going around, and I'm like, oh shit. So they said, oh, show up tomorrow morning. I'm alright. So but the zippy unit, mate, the Me Mover, I am so thankful I've got that, and I'm so impressed with it. You know, you zip around, get a few things done. I had to go to the banky poo so I could put juice in this and zip down there, zip 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 zip, zip. And you know, instead of waiting for fucking hours like in a rig like this. And so I have to take the rig today because I've got a Friday as load up day. I'm gearing up for the market. So that's the plan. But today's going to be pretty cruisy, I reckon, if I just go easy. I'm juiced up on coffee for trues. But just sort of go easy, and you know what, I reckon I could head in there now. Woo! Just like that. Let's see, go like that. Woo! Now, I'll leave myself, I reckon by about 5 o'clock I'll start loading. It takes like a couple of freaking hours to load. That way it'll give me time. Hopefully I can buy some parts for that chainsaw and my other chainsaw. And a few other bits and pieces and shit I need to buy. Got a list of stuff. Need to get some, I think this guy wants to get in. Need to get some longer zip ties too. Got a plan for that air filter box for that generator I got going. So yeah, what I'm planning on doing today, first thing, get a bunch of pictures done that I didn't do last night, and then start hooking into go to the hardware store first, juice first, hardware store there next, then take photos, then I'll probably be interrupted by the tunny fellow. He'll be like, oh, I'll give us a hand with this. Alright, and that just reminds me, I've got to take pictures of that big dragon sculpture thing he moved, like he came up with last night. Right, sort that out, and then see, I've got to start writing this shit down, go all like roadkill and get a piece of freaking cardboard and start writing shit down. I'm turned up the heat this winter. I'm not going to do what I usually do and just hibernate. Fuck this, I've been preparing for winter, doomsday prepper style. And Greta Doomsberg Greta Doomsberg style. Gearing up, mate, gearing up. And right, and then do the photo shoot thing, and then I can start playing with some motors, and then start loading up the shit. And then tonight I think I might spend some more time at the warehouse. Now I just realised I might need a feed bit. I'm gonna write all this shit down now, because I'm turning up the heat, mate. My life, I'm just turning up the heat. Less time fucking around on watching stupid shit on YouTube. This will be posted to YouTube, and do more me shit. That's better. Okay, so these days, if you've got like a jerry can and you want to put some juice in it, because some fucktard decided to burn down a building with a bunch of comic book head people in there, everyone has to, like when you go to fill up your juice can, you got to sign some bullshit, or you got to give them your information. You know, so I figured, alright, so I just whacked juice in this rig, and then I poured like $4, $5 worth of juice in my can there, and then I figured, alright, because the words kibishi means strict. See, if they've got the authorities here, there's too many of them, and they've got nothing to do, so any fucking thing they can get you with, they will, you know. Like they own the fucking universe, you know, the overlords and all. And their lives are just boring, but any fucking thing they'll want to get you, right? Just anything. They're like, fuck, I can't wait. Yeah, you know, I've got something to do. So I figured I'd call this bird over, and I said, oh, you can't say bird. Get on TikTok, have a radio. Ah, he said bird. Ah, my intersectionality. Ah. Okay. And then it's all calm and quiet until suddenly you fall in. Okay, so have a rager. Anyways, there's some apes out there just waiting to have a rager, and I get to that pinnacle of rage, and then that orgasmic explosion of fucking, and then they're all calm again. Till next time. Okay, now, so I call this bird over and I say, I put 500 yen in. They say, how many litres? 4 litres. You give them your ID, and then they write it and they ask a question. What are you using it for? All this stupid shit. Is it regular or high octane gasoline? You know, you go through all this time wasting fucking shit. See, these apes, they come up with these ideas. It's to waste the fucking more time of the populace, right? And that's what they do. And they just pour on more and more and more stress, and just keep pushing people until they're working like 20 hours a day kind of thing. They just extract your fucking time. That's how it works. It's all about subjugation. They're keeping people at a level of stress and extract their time, right? You should see them when they're in the companies. They run everywhere. I'm serious. Fucking shits me. You know, the authoritarian style of Asia, you know. This is my fucking world too, as far as I'm concerned. Anyways, so I figure I'll go by the book, follow the rules. You know, it's just fucking stupid. I mean, some silly bugger that's got a head full of anime fucks up real bad, and everyone else has to fucking suffer from it, you know. Imagine how much incremental time that fucking wastes. But these creatures are so used to it, that because they're so subjugated, that it's just normal for them. It ain't normal for me, because I'm Australian, and I know when, from a time when Australia was free, it ain't now, like freedom wise. It's not now, because it's a police state, but back then it was better. The 70s were fucking great. But anyway, now that bullshit's over, you know, it just shits me, the fucking bullshit you got to go through, the red tape and just bullshit. But if you can navigate through the bullshit and negate the bullshit as much as possible, you're better off for it. Yep, all the better off you are for it. Okay, now, yeah, so just be forewarned, if you're gonna plan on living in Japan or something, you're gonna have to go through a whole lot of freaking shit. Yeah, just stupid fucking shit. You're like, why is this happening? I know why it's happening. Anyways, yeah. Yeah, you can't believe the shit that I've been through. Anyways, aside from that, if you can negate the shit and have sort of a pretty, if you design a relatively stress-free lifestyle, here it can be really good, yeah? But you gotta really sort of be aware and follow the rules, you know, because it's everyone knows the word kibishi, you know, strict. Everybody knows that. So you just follow the fucking rules, and that way you navigate things smoother than general, you know. So there you go. Stay under the radar kind of thing. I'm not exactly an under the radar kind of person. as anyone that follows my channel would know. But anyways, right, we're about to head to this Shingo Jinsei and more traffic light life. See, in the zippy with the me mover, see how we've got a green arrow there. I go down there, pull a burnout, do a broadie, that's it, do a broadie down there, a U-bolt, and then pew, you're up here and off you go again. You can save on those zippy me movers, man. They're fantastic. You can make that happen. Alright, so today it's going to be providing no buckets of shit and spanners get in the works, the machinations of the gears of life. It should be a pretty cruisy day. I've got a lot to do, but for the first time in freaking months I've got a full tank of juice. Look at that. It's not completely full, but it's bloody close enough. And I've got juice in the, yeah, so if I just sort of incrementally do things, I like that word, and just sort of laterally figure shit out, I'm going to write some shit down on a piece of cardboard like Roadkill did before they went corporate, and I reckon the day, if I sort of map it out correctly, it'll go pretty good. Now I've got juice in my jerry can, right, and now Mr. Jerry, as opposed to Jeffrey, Jeffrey, audience man, references. Anyways, so I can put some juice in that new chainsaw. Can put some juice in that new generator. Put some juice in that my chainsaw. Puts a little bit of juice in the scoot that's in pieces. Got a gaskets right here for that, and put some. I want to fill up the juice in the new scoot to assess. I know the float's fucked. To assess, or something's wrong with it. The electronic freaking thingy. Assess what sort of mileage I'm getting out of that thing. It seems to have come good as far as carburation wise. It's starting easily on a cold start. No one gives a shit about this story. I'm turning up the heat, mate. I'm gonna spend less time on YouTube watching other people doing stupid shit, and I'm gonna do more stupid shit. Stay tuned. Primer, that's what it's called. The only thing in the entire store that they've run out of is the primers. I knew they had them. I said it might take about a week for those. So what I might do is change plans with it. Fucking, I'll tell you what, a pack of zip ties. These were the cheapest I could get for a decent size. I reckon that'll work. Shit. You can buy one of those. Bloody bullshit. I can't get my primer from here. Right, now what's this other shit I have to get? Tried whacking something down that drain again to clean it up, but that didn't work. So I'm going to try some Drano, because there's a tiny bit of seeping in that thing. I want to get that fucking thing fixed. Bugger, eh? They don't have those. I was well keen to. It's not that important, but I wanted to do it now and have fun with that chainsaw, and then tear into those big logs up in that big warehousey thing that we're going to commandeer, and then start chopping that shit up, and then I can fire up the Thunderbox. I'm going to try that big hardware store a bit later. Get all my shit done, get the rig packed, get it back to the apartment, get on the zippy me mover, and head down to that joint before 8 o'clock. So that might work. We'll see if they've got them. Now we need this Drano shit. Let's look for Drano shit. Oh, was looking at the prices of all the crap over there, and I'm like, shit. And it's all in picture speak, so I don't know what most of this shit is. Thank the gods I've got real pictures, not just picture speak. Paipu, kanji. This shit might be alright, couple of bucks. That's the go. That's the cheapest one. That does the Paipu Manage Pro. That sounds good. Alright, let's get the fucking... I'm in a good mood. It's just the amount of time you're going to go through all this horse shit. Oh, thank the gods I've got the people mover. I'll zip down to that place a bit later on. That's better. It's turning into a wonderful day, at least. Yes, I mean, things are going okay. So, it's just, when you want to do shit, alright, and get things done, you find you're working 18 hours a day, because, like, the amount of time you're waiting, there'll be something in your way, or there's something on there, and you're trying to move forward all the fucking time, but you can't move forward. You know, it's so much, it's like you're in a dream where, I go easy here, someone could zip out there, it's kind of like you're in that dream and you're trying to fly and the people are trying to grab your legs and hold you down, yeah, and it's like that, you're trying, and then the Truman Show people come along and they're doing all their computery things, and you need to get to the freaking machine to get the ATM machine, right? Get some dough, and then all these Truman Show people go, oh, he's trying to get that, and then they jump in the way. I was like, wait, get out of the fucking way. It feels like that a lot here. So what can a solution be? Either create more land mass, alright, cut down a bunch of mountains and create more land mass, or just execute like 3/4 of the population, or the ugly ones I guess would be best. And then get out of the way. But what you got to do is sort of invoke the tremendous concept of patience, especially when you're driving, and then just know, all right, I'll never get around to doing it, but I'll just cruise along anyway. There's so many things I want to get to and get it done, but anyways, I've bludged so much of my life in this country. I spent decades just drinking and good times and rock and roll, man. So, but I don't know, as you get a bit older, I swear I'm going to introduce myself to that bloke there someday. He's got all those scoots. Sort of like, I know these old dudes, right? They late at night they have a few drinky poos, and a mate of mine was telling me how it works. They have a few of their show chews, then they have a bath, and they go to bed early. They're up first thing, and boom, straight at it again. And I'm kind of gravitating like that, you know. The Tunny fellas, he does that, and that's kind of how it works here. In fact, this very morning, 7 o'clock in the morning, I go out to the washing machine, and the master's out there in his yard, walking around musing upon his plants and his vegetable beds and stuff. You know, you see how, and I'm thinking, man, that dude, he doesn't have to stress about nothing. I mean, nothing. He stresses about nothing. Yeah, that would be something to really work towards. Yeah. Mountain hawk, really nice. Look at that. Having a bit of a sore, so I decided, because it's a lovely day and traffic wise it's pretty light, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to go to that major tool store anyways and give that a whirl, because I took a picture of the vacant spot where these primers are, and at least I can ask people, I'll show them a picture, this is what I'm looking for, so if they got them, they got them kind of thing. I found that like there was a few birds around when I was going to ask about those things, and because I saw this bloke and I wanted to ask him, and I went to find him, and oh shit, he's gone again. The service there ain't the best. I mean it's good, but it's like there's not enough people on the floor. That's what it is. And they make it even less. Now they've installed these freaking computery things, self-checkout bullshits. Fucking hate those things. Anyways, you know, so there was a few birds I could have asked, but I sort of hunted around for that bloke and I found him. You know, call me a, yeah, you're a sexist, you're a bigot, you're a fucking, you know, Nazi supporter, Nazi racist, fascist, Trump supporting, fucking, what else do they say, conspiracy theorist, fucking rah-rah, yeah. I'm like, fuck, don't you reckon you're the one giving me a bunch of digs and I'm not giving you fuck all digs? Anyways, so yeah, I generally want to ask the blokes because I don't know, they've got a bit more experience with, you know, tools and shit. I mean, oh, you can't say that, feminism, my intersectionality. Yeah, alright, go cut your dick off. Anyways. Yeah, I generally ask the blokes. I mean, but don't get me wrong. I mean, Junkyard Mook, she's awesome. She knows her shit. That bird on the second series of The Colony. This week on The Colony. This time on The Colony. Yeah, and that bird that was, yeah, she was. You can't say bird. My intersectionality. Anyway, my personal pronouns are. I'm like, don't you reckon you could find something else to do? Get a hobby. My personal pronouns are. Fucking hell. Anyway, that's all YouTube is turning into. They've got those shorts now, right? And you know, it's like TikTok kind of shit. YouTube's morphing a lot. A lot of material's kind of really shit. Or maybe it's had its day and it's. Well, maybe, well, a lot of people feel that way, but I mean, maybe it's, you know, the content's getting worse. They've got push all this shit on you where you have to watch these stupid fucking ads, or you're not allowed to watch videos at all, you know. And the people that like me are, for instance, well, no one's like me, but that have never gotten a dime off YouTube. And why the fuck should I have to do this shit, you know, with these platforms? But that's free. Yeah, well, I've had like over 200,000 views. There's the cops over there. Yeah, I bet they haven't got their revenue quota up yet. So they're over there, you know, waiting there so they can catch somebody for something, you know. Get your revenue quota there. Good on you, mate. That's what they do in Australia. Fucking hell. Okay, lest we forget. Anyways, you can't say that, my intersectionality. Yeah, you know, you see the way YouTube's sort of turning and evolving, devolving. It's kind of becoming quite pathetic, really. They need to pull up their socks a bit, I reckon. Yes. Now, do we turn left or do we keep going straight? I can't remember. We'll keep going straight. Yeah. What was I babbling on about? Yeah, I prefer to ask the blokes because they generally sort of have a bit of a better idea of what you're trying to bang on about. I think it was that road there. Alright, so I'm not that adapted to understand the roads around here. I think it's over there. We can do a turn over there, I think. Now, yeah, what a wonderful freaking day, man. I'm not really that pleased that I have to make another diversion. I'm going to have to start reading again and get my words back. More, look at that, mountain hawks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up there doing their thing, man. Beautiful. It's just, of recent times, I've been so busy in my mind because there's so much going on. Yeah, just so much shit going on. I'll get a chance to, let's see if we get on this phony thing and see if we're on the right road. Okay, that's the right road, at least. Alright, so I'm just going to try to cruise through the day. Don't get stressed. I might sound a bit stressed today. It's just there's so much going on that rattling around in my head. It's like sort of like, you know, if you're listening to the Salty Cracker, he just from one thing to the next, and he's God, he's funny. There's so much going on in that bloke's mind, you know. Because I've got so much stuff to do, I'm creating all this stuff. I want that ability to have so much shit that I can do, and sort of make that my lifestyle. Spend more time in the warehouse, you know. I'm going to get that Thunderbox happen, and really build that lifestyle, you know. Yeah. So I've spent way too much time just drinking and being bitter. Yeah. So I have a little glass of vodka, go for a second glass, and I'm so freaking sleepy these days because I get up real early and I can't even get through it. It's fantastic. Woo! That's exactly what these old boys do. They have a little bit of a drink at night, and then boom, they're out. Yeah. Yeah, it's a good way to do it, I reckon. And I swear I can't get through the second glass. Good looking bird over there. We might have to go through that door. Yeah. Okay. Over here and down over here. Here we go. This joint. Oh, isn't the sunshine just lovely? Let's get rid of that bastard. Oh yeah. Let's see now. That one there. Let's check. It's 14. It's going to be 17 degrees. 13 now. It's going to be 17 degrees. 21 tomorrow. 20 on Sunday. Oh my. Yeah. Oh, singlet time. This time of year you generally don't have that. Thanks to Greta Doomsberg. Those poor buggers with the global warming people. They're off to Abu Dhabi or whatever to tell us that we're all going to die in 5 days, and unfortunately the master plane couldn't take off because they're all fucking got too much snow on them. Too much ice. They had to bring in some de-icing machines or some shit. Because of global warming. You can't say that, conspiracy theorist. We're your overlords. This is YouTube. Hey, do you have any music for copyright? We didn't. They actually just took one of my videos off just recently. For medical disinformation. I'm like, hey, how come that bloke just dropped dead? How come that one just passed out? How come that? Why is that? And no, they took that one down too. So you got some dickhead people out there that are watching my videos. They're just going through everything, and they want to, rumble. Fuck them. Yeah. So they got another one of my videos with because some apes think that holding on to the narrative is the imperative, but no, the narrative is breaking down, things are changing, and that's good. Go Conor McGregor. I'm more Irish than any of them. Oh, my mother's family maiden name was Peden, P-E-D-E-N, from royalty from Ireland. Yeah, I'm more Irish than most of them, so I should go over there, invoke that bloody generation-y thing, and then vote for Conor McGregor. Might have a punchy poos with him to generate the funding so we can get involved in the political sphere, take over, and then kick all the dickheads out. Yeah, take your knives with you, you fucking idiots. We might be in business here. This is one of these dealies here. We call it Primer. Oh, it costs so much. That tiny little bit of rubber there is fucking $7 or whatever. There you go. Hopefully they're a generic type. These are for these dealies. No, not those dealies. Where do those dealies go? I think those dealies, but they probably are a generic type. Oh, if you don't know what I mean by the let's go on here. There's one down here too. Echo. Oh, there's one down here. There could be different sizes. Shit. There are different sizes. Yeah, there's a bigger one here. Oh. You know what I'm going to have to do? That looks right. Mine's not that bloody big, is it? Yeah, if you don't know what I meant about take your knives with you. Kick them all out and take your knives with you. The latest outrage that happened, enough is enough from years ago. So, yeah, that's enough is enough. Shit. Alright. I think what I'm going to have to do here, that would... What I might be able to do, buy them, and then if they're too small, come back and say I need the larger size. I think you're okay to do that. You can bring your receipt and do that, right? Yeah, the latest outrage that happened. That one's cheaper actually. Just slightly cheaper. Yeah, the latest outrage that happened in Ireland. I mean, this shit's been going on for years all over Europe, and the media, their narrative, you know, they try to hide it all the time and all that shit. And if you talk about, yeah, right, yeah, fucking this, you're fucking that, you know, the gravity of it, mate. But as soon as it happens to them, you know, those filthy China, they're clinging on to power now. Yeah, this one's a larger one. I wonder, hang on, let's find a chainsaw right now. Yeah, the latest outrage, man, that was just, you know, we've fucking had enough. We have had enough. Yeah, we have had enough. Alright, let's find a chainsaw. Dooby 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 doo. Is that one of those battery operated ones? There we go. Now, that one there. Right, let me just do some analytical analysing here. Okay, so from what I can figure out, what I reckon is the smaller size fits the chainsaws. Okay, so I'm going to go with a couple of smaller size ones. Yeah, now these might be for some other, those kind of units or something like that. Oh, that. That unit. Am I dicking around again? Okay, so there you run the smaller size too, which I believed. I didn't know there's two sizes for these. Alright. Now, I reckon I'll grab Echo, but are the diameters of these, are they generic? We will try to assess that. My kingdom for a vernier colour palette. Yeah, it's really good here. This joint, they've got all kinds of awesomenesses of awesome tools and gear and shit, and got some real good pro tool type of stuff here too. So yeah, it's, I like this store. This area is Itoshima, all sort of farmland and all that. It's real nice around here. Okay, so yeah, I'm just going to do it all along through the day. Got a couple of these. Right. Oh, okay. Pressure switcher. That thing's fucked. So much going on in my head. I just so much, mate. So, well, it's not even 11 o'clock yet. That's good. I figure I'll cut off at about 8 tonight, possibly. Why don't I even lock this thing? God, I don't want to turn around. Yeah. Fucking. Oh. Okay, now. Because I'm so juiced up on coffee. My brain's running at hyper speed. Yeah. Okay. Alright, let's do more shit. $7 for a mini piece of rubber. But I do believe that due to safety regulations, I'm just talking myself into this, that, you know, it's gasoline we're dealing with here, so I would say that it's a generic size, one size fits all for Japanese chainsaws. Yeah. And the larger one is probably for some other kind of unit. Now, the only thing that bothers me slightly is that they were it's a particular brand. There was Echo and some other Maruyama, I think it was, and so they're a brand of chainsaws, so whether they have their own, but they look like the same size. No one gives a shit about this story. Oh, what a wonderful day. No one cares. So I'm thinking about, you know, because what goes on with me when I'm real busy, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, I'm over here, doing that, and I get fucking torn between here and over there and over there, and got to fix this and got to make that happen, I've got to be here, I'm got to do that, and it's fucking hell. That's what it's like. That's how my mind has to operate in order to make that, you know, navigate through the day. I call it running to stand still. But I'm gonna try and not stand still so much. Like, you get back to the ranch, you get your feed, you finally sit down, then do nothing but just watch some stupid shit on the internet, on YouTube or whatever. And a lot of the content is it's kind of taken a bit of a dive. You know, and anyone that's like telling the truth, they kick them out or demonetize them and shadow ban them, and strangely, you know, you're not subscribed to them anymore, or you don't receive notifications. You know, these fucktards that are fucktarding their way through life are clinging on to some fucking bullshit narrative. They're wasting their lives trying to cling on to this narrative that is failing. They should have jumped ship a long time ago. No, they keep going, because that's all they know. That's the pattern, that's the MO in the minds of these fucktards. Anyways, yeah. So a lot of really good YouTubers have decided to just, you know, cut out, and they're over on Rumble. Yeah. There we are. Nearly there now. We are. This is one side of the rice field of contemplation. The rice field of contemplation is just over there. Hey, it's real nice around here. This is Itoshima, and it's for those of you all that are unfamiliar, you might have been unsubscribed. Yeah, or didn't receive any notifications. Something like that. Yeah. Yeah, imagine these sad acts that pull all this trickery, you know. Imagine having to be one of them, like a chunky yogurt. Oh, I reckon that it should be legal to pleasure animals, the young turds, and they get $20 million or whatever from those filth people. Yeah. Anyways, here. Oh, nice, huh? Here is the rice field of contemplation. Okay, so. So it's still early, right? So I'm going to spend, if all goes to plan, depends on what the tunny fella says, because yesterday he said, oh Darryl, I need some hand, or I need a hand, or I had to help him with some bullshit a few times. Anyways, I expect the unexpected. Patrick Swayze, The Roadhouse. Dalton, I expect that I'll spend the next couple of hours just leisurely leisure that one. Taking some pictures. I might have to measure a few things, might have to weigh a few things, but that's what I'll be doing in the initial stages of today. I think it's going a bit quick. It's only supposed to be 40 kilometers on this route. Now, that's what I plan to do, leisurely so, over the next couple of hours, and then I can start thinking about fixing a few things. Then I can start thinking about packing the truck. Then I can start thinking about those logs up there. If I can get those chainsaws going. Those big logs up the top there. That's Tim the Tall Man Taylor, by the way. And chop up those big fucking logs. And I tell you, that's enough wood right there to see me through the entirety of the winter. Yeah, look how beautiful it is just here. Look at that. My. Okay, I need some of this battery power for to do a bit of videos a bit later on. I'll have to speak the in jub, the guggy goo goo, bubba boo boo, could be possibly maybe baby language. Go up. Just stop the car and Crowy just goes. He's in the tree just there. There he is up there. I don't have any food for him today. You might not be able to see him, but he's just up there. Yeah, sadly I don't have any food for him. He's well keen for a feed. Yeah. Oh well. Yeah. Oh, it's a bloody beautiful day to be going flying around. You go fly around somewhere and do that. Now, I got shit to do. The young chap that he's a carpenter that's in here. He logs on this pretty cool radio station. Always burning since the world's been turning. We didn't start the fire. Pat Garrett, that was his name, wasn't it? In the band Midnight Oil. It's an Australian band. Fire was always burning since the world's been turning. But my sister was telling me years ago, Angry Anderson was one of the dudes in the movie Mad Max 3 Thunderdome. He had a debate with Pat Garrett. Apparently Pat Garrett's a total freaking libtard, and you can't say that word either. We're the controllers. And let's go see the tunny fella. And just destroyed that bloke. Angry Anderson got stuck in him over a whole bunch of issues years ago in Australia. A lot of it's to do with the Aboriginal situation and payouts and all that sort of stuff. And anyway, what do you call it? What are they pushing for? Retribution or some bloody thing. I don't know. Oh, fuck. Oh, yes. The tunny fella. He just directed me to this thing here. Oh, take that. Oh, looks pretty cool. The battery's about to run out on this thing. A couple others. There's a Kirei vase, right? Kirei, yeah. So, yeah. Koe mo. Kirei desu ne. Fukugawa. Nice. Moshi kore Australia naka ni takai mono. Kore mo takai mono Australia naka ni ne. Kore mo fuku. Onaji ne. Okuru? Watashi no omise Australia naka ni ima wakanai. I don't know what's going on, man. Yeah, I know. It's beautiful. Imono, it's a good thing.
深川高蘭茶、一番いいのは、名前やったかな、忘れたな。
Okay. このちっちゃいのチェーンソーね。僕は昨日の夜プラグチェック、ちょっとスプレー、このものダメね。そう今日ビバいた。これwhat do they call that again? Primer. So 私のチェーンソーも問題、同じ問題。 And ちょっとスプレーしました。And spark check, spark okay. Chain ね、サビサビ、自分で、OK、今 OK。And ちょっとブロン、おー、チャンス。そして、チャンス、多分 OK。
あれがあった。プラグがどっかにあった、プラグが。
うん、プラグある？
プラグどっかにあったな。
Look at that. That'll go towards something, won't it? I wonder what that thing's about. I'll have to look upon that. I've got the same model as that. Plug what? Plug Aru. Ima Aru. 大丈夫。
多分あるんだよ。昨日みたいな。
本当？じゃあ、これどここれ？どこ？
それ中国、チャイナ。
でも、なんであなたはこれある？なんである？今日、ピックアップ？
こんなのがね、博多区で仕入れて。
本当？いっぱいもの？
いっぱい。
本当？いいもの？
いいもの。
Alright. That might be quite the ticket right there.
プラグはどっかに違う。
これパーツ。これ、どっちのグラインダー？
わからん。
これグラインダー。そうね。
いる？
多分。別パーツの、トゥールのパーツの場所今ある。グラインダーの、カバー、ガードある。たくさん。時々こっち後で修理ますね。
どっか行ったな、プラグ。
Saying he's got some plugs laying about. He picked them up. He picked up a whole bunch of stuff from Hakadaku. I was actually over there just the other day myself, getting the number, my scoot number. He said he picked up a whole bunch of stuff over there. People call him, say, hey, come and pick up a whole bunch of shit. And one time he picked up these really interesting LED lights from this farm greenhousey thing. And he said, oh, chuck them online for me, will you? And on this domestic site. And then he calls me up, oh, take them off online. And I'm like, what? And the next day, he shows me this pack of dough. He sold a lot of them. Yeah, sometimes it does well. But then the truck gearbox shit, it's... Oh, well, that's cool. I said, if you need to find stuff, just think about how you place things. I was pretending to throw things everywhere. Well, there you go. Suzuki, Toyota, Honda. We've got one here, a small one for a scoop. And we've got 4 plugs here. My rig, Suzuki 660cc. These are brand new plugs that I can chuck that fit my rig. There you go, got a brand new set of plugs. And that, and this thing. Freebies, mate, freebies. Right on, I'll chuck them in at some stages. This is a little 3-cylinder 660cc. Now, yeah, I forgot to mention a tunny fellow, a bloke that lives really close to me. I rolled up on the scoot and these things were just sitting in the back of this rig, and I realised, I know immediately where they came from. There's a bloke that lives close to me and he's always throwing stuff in the back of my rig. Yeah, keep that, have that. Gives me all kinds of cool shit. So the tunny fella would be pretty pleased to... He gets a couple of freebies too. We've got an interesting relationship. We're in one of those relationships. No, we're not. You should accept them though. You know, we're always helping each other out. Haven't known him that long as far as, you know, most of the people I've known over the years. And this bloke, he's sort of like me. He's a real outsider kind of dude, you know. Goes by his own rules and, you know, in the confines of the rules in this country. You know, sort of I'm a bit eccentric, I guess you could say, but he's sort of, yeah, like outside of the realm of the norm, which is pretty freaking awesome. A mate of mine, he calls it freestyle. He goes, I like freestyle. That's Yukio Rice. Oi, Tony fella. Presentos. Arimasu yo. So, 友達近く住んでますね。時々、その人はたくさん焼き物ね。その人。昨日2つもの入った後ろ私の車ね。いいもの半分いいもの I'm saying the really good things are like kind of good, halfway good things. What's this shit? Tetsu? Gasket something. Ooh. Should get some of that, some gasket paper. Yeah, that's something I've never had. Alright, no one's listening to this story anyway. Right then, I'm cutting and shutting this box in order to get it just under a weight category, because it was 150 grams over the weight category, and now I'm like 5 grams under. So, and I've been checking just exactly how much of this packing can I utilize, and I'm working it out, and that's running it just slightly over 0, and I'm running just under that. Right, so that'll work. This is me from the from the future. How does that work again? Okay, the Edelweiss song just came on. La la la, and blues and greens. Right, that tells us it's 12 o'clock. That way the farmers don't have to wear watches, and those working in the fields don't have to wear watches and shit. And carry their phones and stuff. I tell you what time it is. Lunchtime. Right. Here we go. Okay, let's organise this now. I've got my thingies here for weights and measures and stuff like that. What we have here is an amazing compilation. See, in large Japanese homes, oft case they have a prayer room, and they have the butsudan, the altar, and all this sort of stuff in front of it. I think that's for incense. I think so. Yes. Yeah, this is some amazing stuff. Cap on top of that thing. Ooh, now. Here's a Buddhist prayer book that was in my resources over there. Or it could be one of the kabuki ones. There's a mixture of stuff over there. That's a Buddhist prayer piece there. Apparently I'm not supposed to open those. Right, so I have a plan for all of this. Let me just figure this out. This is a separate listing, this bell here, and that striker. Okay, so this compilation here, what I'm planning on doing, because of such weight, I mean this bell itself is quite heavy. Yeah, it's got a lot of weight in that. I'm thinking of, the plan is this bell and the cushion, which I can sort of stuff inside there, can go in one box. I'm thinking of sea freighting everything, so that will be one box, due to size restrictions and weight restrictions, stuff like that. And this here will be another box. Now, Australia has a weight limit of 20 kilos, but we're okay in this situation, due to having, I couldn't get it all in the one box anyways, but 2 boxes, so this will be the one. Now, sea freight, I urge you to check out a video of mine. I'll put up the linky thing to show you that sometimes sea freight takes a very long time, but people contact me and tell me, wow, you know, I received it, I'm so pleased. Yeah, like that. Nothing I can do about it, but you do get a tracking number. But once it's, you know, it leaves Japan, you don't hear anything until it hits customs on the other side, sort of thing. So, but they do get there, and a number of people contact me and said, "Thank you so much, work I put into it, mate." Anyways, right, let's go with the bell initially. The bell itself is 295 millimeters in diameter, so it's a large bell, and 210 in height, 210 tall, and this is an awesome old school its own striker, and it has an absolutely beautiful sound. It's a real deep dish sound to it. Absolutely wonderful. And this one here, that's, there you go, that's also very beautiful. Really nice, just wonderful. It's old school, and let's see, yeah, beautiful condition. Very heavy, very old, wonderful. Cushion itself, very cool. Now the striker, as I say, is really cool. That will go with all of this stuff. Now, the plan is, I'm going to include this. It's the base part. This piece here has broken off. But you could, I believe, take that piece off and then level it, but that's designed to sit like that. See? Now, I'm not like that. Let's. Sorry, I'm tired and I've got so much stuff going on. A young guy came over, one of the new guys here, and I gave him something yesterday, this big rack thing, and he said, "Yeah, I decided to sell it online. I sold it." And I said, "Oh, really? Yeah, okay. I don't mind." Because I didn't want it. I handed it to this guy, and he said, "Oh, you sure you don't want it?" I just walked away, and Tunny fella was down there. He's just laughing, and he sold it online. He said, "Oh, I'll give you half for it." And I said, "No, don't worry about it." He said, "No, I want to." So I said, "Oh, what can you do about that and that?" And he said, "Yeah, I can do that." And cool, that sounds good. Okay, so these things here are brass, I believe. I think these are brass. That's bronze. I think these are brass. See, these things here have flowers in them. Look at this. This is expensive stuff. Very, very heavy stuff indeed. Quite beautiful. Look at that. Isn't that wonderful? And these things here. Very nice. This is really good stuff. That bell itself deserves the kind of price. That thing there, I think, needs to be bonded on there. How's that one going? Yeah. There's a lot of stuff here. There's your sake cup, is it? I think that might be silver. It's got a lot of weight in that. And this thing here comes together. This is for your prayer books, and that comes apart like that. And here also got that symbol. So this thing here, a beautiful piece also. Look at that. So all of that, presume you can take that out and then empty that. Just a lovely piece indeed. Okay, so this will go in one box. So let's try to figure this out. You get these beautiful fans. That's old new stock, that. Okay, so you get and this little piece here. I used to have a large one right here. It goes right there. Right now, this beautiful brass piece here. That's been knocked in a little bit, so it's knocked around considerably. Not considerably, it's been knocked around slightly. A few nicks and bonks, like scratches and stuff. But it's really old school. And candle holders. Alright, it's designed to be like that. Yeah, it is. Wow. Okay, it tightens up like that, doesn't it? Well, there you go. Okay. Now, right, so you get this. Oh, in one box you get this, and this. And in the other box you get this and this. And some people don't speak English that well, so they don't really understand what I'm saying. I can't speak English either. I speak Aussie, mate. Aussie! Therefore, yes, all this entire compilation. Sea freight, as I say, it takes a very long time, but it will get there. And this is good stuff. This is really good stuff. So I'm certain there will be a lot of people that will be very interested in this. Now, let us get on to that bell, that separate listing bell over there. Okay, another large and fairly sizable bell. This one too. It's a lovely piece. Wonderful condition, antique. It comes with this cushion and this really awesome antique striker, which you can see there's been a lot of use in that one too. Alright, now let us have a look at this. I plan on EMS, sending this via EMS, this one. That one's just too heavy for it. And I messed about with that box right there, cutting and shutting to try to reduce weight and size, well in this case weight, to get it. It was like 150 grams, just over in the next category, and I worked on that and made it happen, and got plenty of packing material that can go with that. So you know, there's a lot of work that goes into, like, imagine the work I've got to put in to pack all of this. That's good stuff. Okay, let's try this. Keep this microphone away from here. Beautiful. You can hear that woo, 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 woo going on with that too. Nice. That's what you're getting out of that one. Now this one here. Very nice indeed. That's my mate. He's reversing back. I'm going to ask him if he's got any coffee. Okay, so I'm planning on EMSing this. That's beautiful. Let me just catch my mate before he leaves and see if he's got any coffee laying about. Okay, quite the commotion going on out there. All kinds of trucks are showing up. Right. I think they want me to help. They'll probably want my help to carrying stuff, so I just sort of close the door. I'll get this done and then I'll go and help those blokes. Okay, now, this here, beautiful. This is a Shishi lion dog, and the gatekeepers of the Heaven's Gate. It's 41 centimeters long and 34 centimeters tall to here. And then two-piece, that's the ball he sits upon. Now, that's iron, so due to weight, plan on sending that via sea freight. Really good condition, is very cool indeed. Isn't that cool? Some people like to paint them, artisans like to do that sort of thing with them. You see these things at Shinto shrines and Buddhist temple, all kinds of places like that. Okay, I better get out there and help those chaps. Okay, so there we go. So there's all that compilation that goes in 2 boxes. Sea freight, we've got this one, this setup here. It's going to be EMS, separate listing, and separate listing. So I'm sea freighting that too, and I urge you to check out this video of that I show that people contact me and they say, oh, finally got it. Sea freight can take a long time. Sometimes Australia takes 6 weeks. Sometimes the US takes 2 months. Sometimes Europe takes 3 months, 4 months, 5 months. You know, it's all over the show. But you get a tracking number as soon as they get in the, they leave Japan. You don't hear from them until they hit customs on the other side. So they end up in a container somewhere. But I pack them real good, and yeah, I put a lot of work into what I do. In fact, I decided to just cut and shut that to get 150 grams off, just so the customer doesn't have to pay that extra. You know what I mean? All right, and yeah, I put in a lot of work for packing and resourcing and sourcing and just the whole network of it. But as I say, it's not just a business; it's a lifestyle. Came up here to measure that dragony thing, and take a look. Coey, he followed me up here. There he is. There he goes. I was curious as to where I was going. Cool. Oh, do we have enough light in here? Okay, じゃあ、ここに糸島の本ですね。漢字全然わからない。芸術の村これ私の友達のものですね。一生ここにcarry後でブルーシートが入る。私の倉庫、友達の倉庫、今いっぱい物、そしてここに入った。日本語少しだけ知ってる。でも、いや、私の友達のもの一緒にキャリー、多分、一緒考える、多分50キロぐらい。いいコンディションですね。そう、いいカービング。いいもの。そうは、もしあなたはここに来て、もしあなたは買います。一緒、2人大丈夫キャリーしますね。でも多分、大きな車持ってくる。1.5 ミター、ちょっと、94センチぐらい。そう、1ミター、1.5 ミターぐらい。そう、いいもの。じゃあ、じゃあ、もしあなたは来ます。僕は友達誰でもいい助けます。キャリーねですね。ここにちょっとボロボロ、そして私の軽トラック、友達軽トラックある。そう後でそこのパーキング場所、私の軽トラック多分入る。あとよ、そこ置く。あなたの車入る。簡単。OK。じゃあ、僕はダーレンさん、オーストラリア人ね。OK。じゃあ、次の問題。何いつも問題。OK。忙しい今。でも、もしあなたはこれ欲しい、谷口さん、これ谷口さんのもの。そして僕はイントロデュース、一緒にミーティング。Right。次の問題。じゃあ、OK。Let's get physical. ここにね、芸術村、アーティストビレッジ、すぐそこに、The Queen's Hill Golf Club, The Green Hills Golf Club, and そこに、マイバルインターチェンジですね。そして、時々、The Green Hills Golf Club ゲート、その道路は、大体会います。初めて。大体。でも、OK。これ、いいコンディション全部 多分これ新品わかんない。Right. 後でフォーディングするもうちょっと写真撮って。僕はオーストラリア人ですね。私の友達すぐそこの倉庫はこの人ペラペラ日本人。そう。anyways, 助けます。私の日本語は少しだけ。そして、Okie dokie. What we have here, the exercise bike. Let's see, start to, これ、DC、6ボルトリーダーを上げますね。上げる、これ AC、DC、so このもの一緒。じゃあ、let's go. Let's get physical. I wanna get physical. Let's get in the physical. Speed or distance and color. You can change this here and move that up and down. Pulse, kokoni. Probably know more about it. I do. Position change. Okay, cookie. Now, color is all fits. Okay, so that comes with that. このもの一緒。Right. 一緒のものをどうぞ取って。Okay. 次のこれthis one here. This is all fits Linko fitness. Okay, let's get our shoes off. Alright, now, let's see now. Oh god, you do this. There's a denki no mono. Alright, so, switchy koko aru. Okay, and, let's see now. Yeah, good English on off. Let's see now. Start. Okay. This is a safety key. So, nagai, you can connect koko. And let's see now. More power. Let's get physical. I wanna get fit. Olivia Newton-John. You may know なんだかでも悔しい死んだ。そのなんだかオーストラリア人。私もオーストラリア人。そしてもしあなたは間違いでする。停止します。Safety key. ご注意ください。ね。そして Safety key connect here. 何でもいいマグネットできる。これ OK. So, and that guy. Safety key. Safety. Okay. So, 大丈夫。You know that. 日本語全然も at least start up, down, program, 漢字わかな。グルータウン。Cool down. Cool down. Stop. Okichisai. Sound. Alright, so いいもの、いい condition. This is beautiful. これ簡単なフォーディングします。そのものをここを入って、security。後で開けます。ここに、where is it? これ、up here. And then you get that, pull that, and then put that there, and then pop it in. Folding します。ね。いいもの。Let's get more physical. This is a high gear. 多分新品。わかんない。いいもの。これ電気の今電気の中にある。Alright, let's try this one. Okay. Alright. Alright. Let's get physical. I wanna get これはもう難しい。Tension control. And you can lower that down. That's easy. これpulse 多分わかんない。 Speed, time, distance, calories. Let's get physical, more physical. Okay, so いいもの. Alright. And これも folding through, folding through, folding しました. And folding. そのこれ folding, これ folding. This one, you can これ取って、それ取って. That style. And that can go down, loosen that off, and that can go down. Loosen that, and you can move that. Okay. Now, だいたい僕はカットを品する。でも getting physical. これ this is a Daiko DK-66ZB. Let's try this one. What we got here? What's that? Reset mode. Okay, this is a Denki style. ここに電気ありますね。ここに本入る there. そこのもの本 you can put a 本ここ and just 読みますね。And that's your pulse. And let's get out. This is tension control. Condition. Mode, I don't know about that. Reset, what's that say? Set though. And I'm going to do that one. Reset. I don't know how to do this one. Ah, there we go. Distance. Okay, there we go. Let's get animal. I wanna get animal. Let's get into animal. It was like a 1980ぐらいそんな歌。Olivia Newton-John. She was awesome. Okay, so 多分新品 condition、ちょっと dusty、でももしちょっとクリーニングする、いいもの。じゃあ今 folding through, I'll leave that as it is. Yeah, so もしあとはここに行きます。だいたい一緒にyeah, the Queens Hill Golf Course 糸島ゲート初めて会います。あとさっき2分ぐらいその道路車から。And 簡単僕は友達に助けます。あなたの車入る。簡単。安いですね。そして今もうスペース欲しい。いつも僕は物を買います。いつもこの問題を修理ます。このものを修理ます。これまだ修理ました。many things to 直した。Is that right? Repair. Okay. Yeah, 切ってください。ありがとうございます。これ上ないもの。私のもの。Okay. Okay. じゃあ、もしあなたは欲しい、ここに来ます。初めてチェック。前に支払い大丈夫よ。ずっと前、メルカリしました。メルカリ難しい話しますね。そう、だいたい僕は郵便局の銀行で僕はわからないアプリケーション全然コンピューター嫌い。そしてだいたい郵便局のね、私の郵便局の銀行はメルカリ、地元好きと。じゃあ、これ簡単フォーディングしますね。じゃあ、ピン、鉄のピン、これ、ちょっと、and then pull。簡単、これ、取って、Yeah, 簡単。これも簡単。このもの、こっち。後で、それ、こっち。後で、これ入って、security。 safety bar. This one, kantanzuru, kore totte, pull. Here's pochi, and then pull. And totte, and so onaji kore. And this one will fold that way. Using that. Okay. じゃあ、もしあなたは欲しい、初めてチェック見ます。大丈夫。いいコンディション。OK。じゃあ、次の問題。and then that one, and then that one. It never ends. Right then, back to messing around with this stuff. You know what? This is gonna work. The tunny fella walks in with this the other day and said, what do you reckon about that? I was telling him about the cover was missing on this deal, and I'm thinking, how the hell am I gonna keep the air filter in? And he comes in with this thing, and I'm telling you, this is so gonna work. This air filter surround, there's the filter over there. Give that a bit of a clean someday. If she doesn't sell, I'll give that a cleany poos. It's not terrible. Slight oil, it's got slight moisture. To catch that debris. Look at that. That fits beautifully. What I'm going to do, get this Master Blaster. Who rule Buttertown? Master Blaster rule Buttertown. Who rule Buttertown? Louder, say it louder. God, I don't stuff around so much. This is so gonna work. I'm gonna take this down to there, and then just zip tie the bugger onto there. And that'll just work. Yeah, could even whack a couple of holes in there. Maybe don't really want to redesign this. Put a couple of bolts in there, and that would be that would just work even better. But this is gonna work. Who rule Buttertown? Master Blaster rule Buttertown. Master Blaster rule Buttertown. Yeah. Who rule Buttertown? Master Blaster. Me, Master. Me, also, Blaster. Who rule Buttertown? Master Blaster rule Buttertown. Who rule Buttertown? Master Blaster rule Buttertown. It's away from that bowl. Get too hot anyways. That all works good. That sits out and holds that bloody tight. Good. Shit, mate. Made for it. Actually, that was really accurately close, wasn't it? The tunny fella, he came out with the goods, mate. Freaking hell. Yeah. I'm collecting bits and pieces. Look, there will be a grinder that'll fit someday. Right. I never really liked Thunderdome, so it's too Disney. Anyways. Me, Master. You're a nobody. Master Blaster ruled Buttertown. Okay, let's clear off around here a little bit before we open that and get some juice into her. This is a 4-stroke. And I've got some 2-strokers over here. I'm going to have to mix up some 2-stroke. I'll make 25 to 50 to 1 for those. Yeah, what's that? That's 20 mil per litre. Is that right? Master Blaster rule Buttertown. Me, Master. You're a nobody. I think I must have put like just about a litre in it or something. I want to see if this gauge actually works, but I think the amount I put on, I'm trying to save some for some other things. So I'm going to turn the fuel cock on, and I've got fuel in it now. I had to bend it up. So I think that I've only just gotten over where the fuel cox, where the entrance hole is. But that's close enough. All right. Now I'll just have to keep an eye on that because I was kind of worried where maybe it was maybe it was had a slight blockage because I did run it completely out and maybe some shit got in it. Just keep an eye on that, but I think it might be just the level itself. I didn't really put enough in there to, I didn't see, I don't know if that gauge works. I don't know. If this sells, it sells. If it doesn't, I'm going to play with it some more. Right, now let's see who rules Bartertown again. Yeah, let's get onto that and then we'll give it a bit of a clean up. Who rules Bartertown? Who rules Bartertown? Say it louder! Who rules Bartertown? Master Blaster rules Bartertown. Master Blaster. Listen to that idle too, because that idle plate was all fucked up when I sorted that out. This is nice. Let that run on that choke for a while. Yeah. It took me about 5 pulls. I figured, shit, I might have to prime it because I ran it out of juice. And the best here, this side here creates some vacuum right there behind before the filter. So who rules Bartertown? Master Blaster rules Bartertown. Freaking A, there you go. She's fixed. Haven't even got, I've got to pack the rig. Alright. Now if you run pretty high, but once you put a load on it, like a serious load, I reckon that'll change. It's not much of a load, but at least she's running so much more smoothly, like vibration is way down. That's pretty cool. It's just fixing itself, that's what it is. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing now. What's wrong? That was supposed to be that one. Who rule Bartertown? Let's see if Master Blaster. Master Blaster rule Bartertown. Who rule Bartertown? We're about to find out. Let's give Joe Wilson a shake. Right on. Now let's put some more load on it. Who rule Bartertown? Master Blaster rule Bartertown. Woo! Oh, that's the safest thing I could grab, isn't it? Shit. Yeah! Oh, there, this one, huh? Yeah! Let's grab this fucking thing in. Who rule Bartertown? Woo! Alright, let's try this one. Woo! Can't quite get into it, but there's a screw in there too. If I could adjust that slightly, yeah, it's possible. Nice. Just run it down a bit, just sort of ease that butterfly off a bit. Let's do that right now. Let's, what I mean by let's do that, as in speaking in plurals and shit, because there's master, and then there's Crowie's decided to show up. He's over there. Wondering if on the carby there, is there any somewhere? I wonder if like I put a little sort of sharp thing in there, so there's a screw hole in there. I believe that's mixture there. If that screw hole there is like there's an idle screw, because the path of that, an idle screw that isn't. So I put like just bent up a nail just to have a pointer, just to see if that's touching anywhere near the butterfly or something, just to see if that, see it's got a screw here to make certain it doesn't go over rev. That there, maybe because of that plastic's there, that tin bit there, we've got sort of access to that area there where there's supposed to be a screw. I wonder if that, but I can't sort of feel, maybe that's just for a different design or something, it bolts to something different, I don't know, but because generally you'd have far better access to an idle, wouldn't you? So I might just manually slightly adjust that. Alright, pull that back a tad, and that might just be good enough. But clearly there's got to be that screw's just for overriding. There's nothing here to underride it, so either that, but usually an idle screw wouldn't have, you'd have enough passage with a sharp thing like that, and especially with a hole that size. It's like 5mm. I don't know. We're going. What's going on right now? I wish I could magically stick an eyeball in there, like one of those little camera-y things, and have a bit of a look-see-poos. I can't quite see. Nope. I can't quite get access to the information that I seek. I don't want to pull the carby off to find out. But that's probably what I'm going to just do anyway. What? Just not entirely convinced that this set up to the linkage is the be all and end all of idle. I just can't see that. Yeah, that is. We'll just have to doomsday prepper this. We'll just go all Greta Doomsberg. Wow, as I was about to go all Greta Doomsberg on this, and I was messing around with that for a bit, I discovered that noise. Now, I figured that this here, I think it's like a two-way thing. It's like designed so it won't over-rev, like that, and it won't, I can ooh, oh, maybe not. Oh, bloody bullshit. Okay, finally I got it to a setting where I'm at. Alright, boom. Took a lot of dicking around. So that governor's a bit dicky. And, so I've set it to an idle that can be acceptable for running stuff. Yeah, I think that it's odd, that governance sort of weird, and so I had, see, that's supposed to go boom, 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 and to the revs of the maybe it's okay, I don't know. So I've had to dick around setting this guy here, setting this here, locking that, and then pulling that back to an acceptable idle level, judging, using that to judge where I'm going to go, and that's, I'm happy with that. That's good enough. Yeah, even if it doesn't, that's alright. It'll run just your standard sort of shit. That's good enough for me. Yeah. Oh god. Wasn't that a lot of fucking around? Thank the gods I got one of these tallies. Right. Yeah. Alright. Well, that took long enough, didn't it? What time have we got now? I wanted to play with that chainsaw. Well, that's not so bad. It's 5:45. Alright. What if I hook in and start loading some shit up to the truck? Give this a bit more of a clean up, and you're right, I'm happy enough with that. Yeah, definitely. Okay. Well done, baby. Off. Right. Well, I figured I'd just stay back and just keep fighting the power. Fight the power. Fight the power that be. And there's no juice in there. That one's got no juice in there. I had to do some bloody bullshit with this to sort of adapt it. I'm gonna have to put some adaptions on there, but I did get the thing. I sprayed some jungle juice down it right there, and bloody hell, it wanted to. Oh, it did fire. Oh. Yep. Maybe too much jungle juice. It did fire. Oh. Oh, nearly. Oh. There you go, see, it spat. So I've put some, just a bit of a spray of that stuff in there, just to see if it'll kick, and it did. Whoa, let's see. Whoa, there you go. Worrying me that I did go for a bit of a spinny poos, but she will fire, so it just remains to be seen whether the clutchy watchy whatever has got problems for this. I can't seem to get it any looser than that. That's at its extent. If I can loosen this chain up, it's got some possibilities. If I can't get, if I've got serious problems with this, I'll just whack that one on there, because I had a bit of an issue taking this thing off on that one. On my one, I'm ping, and that went crack. Like, oh! But even if you do take them off, they don't want to click back on. Maybe they just don't click back on. So I got the old Bondo out, so the old Bondo solution, and that did the job. I've got a fucking splinter in here now. Get something to rip that out. Okay. Okay, now I'm gonna clean this up. No, stop dicking around with those. I've been having fun with these because I got it to fire, and I'm like, yeah. I know that works. Alright, let me get this piece of steel out of my freaking finger. And then I'll start heading back to the road. Pack the fucking truck, which will take at least an hour, and then start heading back. Yeah, okay. That's good. Yeah, I'm pleased. I'm pleased with what I've been able to accomplish with this. It's got governor issues or something, but I was able to set it. Yeah, I was able to set it, and this thing worked out beautifully to something that's useful. Yes, and then I could go ahead and sell my one and use that as a testing platform. I've even got that little one to use as a testing platform. And then just going to shut up and get on with it, and then head back and get a feed into me. Yeah, I think the stray cats are like saying, "Hey, where the fuck are you?" I remember ages ago I had the foresight to put this little bracket here so I could run a lead and not get in and obscure my way. And I went out there, freaking genius, and I plugged it in, this one, and it just as I said genius, I realised a globe in it. So I went and got that. I've got Darwin, over the years I've looked at them and gone, yeah, I'll grab that, you know, that looks like it could be something you can sell. No! Anyways, it's freaking great. I'm having a wonderful evening. Staying back way later than I expected, but that's what I planned, you know. I had to pop it up with that bit of wood one of these blokes gave me. See these blokes there, he's the Dikadoga guy too, Dikadoga guy, you know, carpenters. They're here real late. He's married and all, but still here all the time. I do so hope that someday he gets his own showroom so he can be independent, and you know, the money that he creates, I mean, he put in some work, man, will benefit him rather than others. You know, I mean, he goes that he puts in all the hard work, and I saw him recently and his back's really shit and he's having problems. I think he's okay right now, but you know, he puts in a lot of work, man. And often here on his own, well, that bloke's often here late at night, but often he's here on his own working power saws and shit, and it's not the safest of things, you know. Anyway, today has panned out pretty good, really. I had a few slight issues with the chainsaws, and I didn't have to mess around with those because I was enjoying it, you know, learning more about it. The more you mess about with this shit, the more frustrated, and you fucking hate it now. You know, it's sort of alright. I'm going to do with that. And so I'll learn a bit more about it, and I come up with a solution as I've been chucking shit in here of what I'm going to do to solve an issue with that chainsaw of mine. And I do so believe I've got some runners going. Now I can sort of relax a bit. Try to... Oh, that didn't work out too good. Yeah, let's go get some kimonos. I've got a bag full of... Ooh. Oh, there you go. 10 to 9. Oh, what a long day. I kind of planned to, you know, sort of cruise it through the day and sort of just get a lot done. I've got a lot done, and a highly successful day, I would say. Got pretty frustrated. I'm in full drive right now just to help it get up this rough shit. Fully loaded now. I'd say a quite successful day. A few frustrations. That idle situation with that generator, but I got it to where I'm happy with it, and it'll be serviceable, usable, so that's good. Put that into service, and I got that chainsaw figured out, and whilst I was loading up all this arduous shit, I was able to sort of figure out a workaround for my chainsaw, that little piece that went ping. That's a fucking useless piece anyway, so alright, that's okay.
In the worlds before Monkey, primal chaos reigned. Heaven sought order, but the phoenix can fly only when its feathers are grown.
Well, my battery, my memory cardy thing's full. So, alright, that'll have to be that. Head back to the ranch. Yep. Let's just do a wide berth here. Being in four-wheel drive and all, it starts to fight against itself. Whoo! The turning circle. Becomes kind of shit. Ooh. And the wheels fight against themselves. Yeah, let's see if this thing will, see if we can drop it out of gear. Should go quick. About now.
Elemental forces caused the egg to hatch. From it then came a stone monkey. The nature of monkey was irrepressible.